Kami angkat pergi tanam kat balak-balak tu, semula balik. Hutan semula balik.
I would say their 5 cents are always so fully open in the forest. Their knowledge about the trees in the forest, it helps us a lot also in crafting the restoration strategy here on site. So the Amanjaya Forest Reserve is actually a stretch of forest reserve in between the very well-known conservation area in Malaysia, which is the Belum Forest Complex. Other than just restoring this logging area into a primary forest, another interesting part of this site is also because it's cut through by a highway, is a federal government's master plan to connect the forest complex in Malaysia for the main purpose for wildlife crossing. The whole concept of living collections is like an ex-situ conservation of rainforest trees. Trees from this family, they have very sensitive seeds. Whenever they touch moisture, they will start to germinate. And whenever they lose water for just a short period of time, they will die off. So essentially, they have to germinate to ensure that the seeds are alive.
Nama dia Jamri, dia kerja nursery yang 4 tahun. Saya masuk hutan cari herba, kutip biji benih, semai dan sebagainya lah. Macam tu lah. Selalu masuk hutan. 1 minggu 4 kali masuk. Banyak harimau, beruang pun ada, gajah pun ada, banyak. Kutip benih, berhati-hati, lepas itu kita balik semai. Baru kita siramkan air dia lah, bagi dia mandi air.
The Jahai are the main group who live in the Royal Belum State Park. We spoke to a few villagers, like, are they interested in setting up nurseries? One of the few people that say yes are Jamri. Essentially, the ideas was to provide them with a sustainable but alternative livelihoods to give them an extra income stream and also be able to empower them to have the conservation value in them, that they know the seeds and the trees that they are taking out from the forest are being planted back into the forest after they sell to us.
Usually when we buy with them, they will give a local name. So, Jamri, ini pokok apa ni Jamri?
Ini pokok semelian.
Pokok semelian. So, this is like we accept it as a knowledge exchange lah. So, this type of tree, we have a herbarium for them. So, if they call it as semelian, and then we can check with our name is tampang besi. So we know this tree is tampang besi and easy for us to buy the tree, and easy also for Jamri. If got other people come here want to buy tree, so he no need to mention in a Jahai language, but he also can show the book, so the market outside there can know what tree inside this nursery lah, basically.
They let us know what are the trainings that they need, and I can say they provide more than what they are being trained. Because if we work with the Jahai people, they can collect us seeds that we might not even know of, and we can't even reach by ourselves. So I think it's a good match of both our interests and what they can do, and at the same time provide them in a sustainable alternative livelihood.
Jangan tinggal lah biji ni. Semaikan dia. Belah kiri, belah kanan, semua masuk. Pakai bot sendiri. Sendiri dah beli, dah ada dah. Dulu tak ada pakai dayung. Dayung perahu sampai sana pusing. Dapatlah biji ni berapa ribu lah macam pokok tu. Lepas tu balik, semai. Dapatlah enjin. Selo-selo berusaha selo-selo.
Where we are just asking them what the forest means to you. So they are just telling us when we are in the forest, you don't feel the heat. So you feel cool, When you have rivers nearby, when you go to the rivers, you feel chilling. And if you remove a large area of forest, so those kind of clear felling of forest can lead to a sudden change of temperature in that area, which in a prolonged time, it will contribute to the effects of climate change in the locality level. When we are replanting at a forest reserve in a large area, what we are restoring is actually the temperature or the climate of that area. And now we have enough tree stock to plant into the forest, so we start planting in 2021, and up to 2 years we planted around 9,000 trees. I don't want to remind myself that they are indigenous community, even though I have to say that to people. We don't need that difference to come in the way they work, to come in the way we speak, to come in the way how we interact. But just because their skills and their knowledge is not needed by some of the mainstream economics in the country, in the world, people always thought that they need help. And we want to work with them, not because we think they need help, it's because we think they really have something that can benefit to our work. I just really hope that the indigenous people, they are part of the community. They are just the same as my friends and everyone.
Kalau saya tak buat pun tak jadi juga. Saya pun berminat kerja. Sehingga akhir zaman ni